Good morning, guys. So a lot of you are feeling a little bit lost on direction and also like what it is that we're looking at. Let's go to this chart. So this is from last week, all my commentary up until this week. So for Monday and Tuesday, it was okay to feel a little bit lost because we were kind of trading sideways within a range. We finally broke out of that range, but we are now in premium. So it makes it a little bit difficult as to what we're looking for. And this is when I like to go back to the drawing board. So I'm going to do a top-down analysis. So if you're having troubles marking up those charts, let's go through this together. So we're going to start on that monthly time frame. And because we took out the previous week's high, I'm more so focused on the previous month's high. Remember, prior to this week, we have had a lot of imbalance here, right? So price has been climbing up to this area of interest, I would say. And so this is kind of what we expected. We expected price to go up. Now, when we were marking up the charts on Sunday, we did want to see price retrace to, I think it was a 1 hour discounted area, but price doesn't have to go all the way back down just to go back up. So I see that price was moving sideways to continue from, the accumulation that we had. So let's go ahead and mark this previous month's high, previous month's high. We're going to do that like that. Keep it very simple. And we're going to mark the previous month's low because we are now trading in between the high and the low of last month. Just keeping it very, very simple. So if I had to guess where price was possibly targeting, I would say the previous month's high. Based on the fact that we rejected from that previous month's candle, we had that this is called manipulation when price looks as though it's bearish and then it continues higher. So if I had to say where we were going, we already took out the previous week's high. Now I'm looking at the previous month's high. This is also some imbalance in here, but I'm not going to mark that because this is a big time frame. So on the weekly time frame, we've already taken out the previous week's high, so we're not looking at that. Now it's time to start looking for your premium and discount. We're gonna do it on a daily time frame, but I just want to show you guys where we are currently. So we are currently in premium. Do we have room to go higher? We absolutely do. We have a little bit of imbalance in here. We have the previous month's high, as I stated, and we have another high. This is March 9th's high. So we have some highs that we could tackle, but being as though we are in premium, we want to see a little bit of rejection before we continue higher. So we're going to pay attention to that today. Let's click on that daily time frame. Price took off during Asia session. It looks like it when a market opened in the evening, it just took off. Okay, cool. So now this is where we're going to start marking our premium and discount. We're going to go to this swing high. This is the last push up before we started breaking structure down. This is the last push down before we started to break structure up. So these are our two swing points. I'm going to mark them. You can find them on your chart as well if this is something you're having issues with. And I like to have my charts colorful. I'm a visual learner. So that's why you see these charts colorful most of the time. We're going to do this upper 50% area in red for premium. And you could put daily premium if you want to, but I always remember, the higher time frame premium and discount. The lower area is going to be green. And this is going to be my discounted area. So as you know, we left this discounted area yesterday. Here was Monday and Tuesday's price action. And here's Wednesday. So look where we were. We were still in discount technically. Now we're in premium. We could remove this. We want to keep the charts as clean as possible and only focus on the areas that are important. So even if you see a lot of imbalance in different places and a lot of bearish and bullish OBs, be intentional about where you are marking your areas. Just because they're there doesn't mean you need to focus on them, right? So where we took off is important. We're going to mark this area as a daily time frame bullish OB. So I'm going to put daily bullish OB. We have lots of imbalance in here. I'm not going to mark the imbalance simply because we have to go down to the smaller time frame, but we took off from here. We broke some highs. This is what we left behind. Am I saying that we're going to go all the way back down here to continue higher? I'm not sure. We have to check on a higher time, smaller time frame, and we also have to just pay attention to what price action is gonna do today. It'll show you if it wants to go down further or if it wants to continue higher from there. So now we're on this 4 hour time frame. We have a swing low. This is the last push down, but what we don't have is a swing high. It's very important. So I would like to take price higher, targeting that previous month's high. We are in premium, so I do want to see some type of pullback. Before I do anything, I need to see a swing high form. Right now, we don't have any swing high. We have a swing low on this 4 hour time frame, but we don't have a swing high. This is a swing high. When we start to break structure to the downside, this becomes a swing high. From there, we would measure again this swing high, this swing low, and we would take price up when it comes into a discounted area. So as I stated, I'm not sure if price is going to come all the way down here. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. We have to watch and see what price does. We are in premium. So these are the facts that we do have um, so far. Now, if we were seeing that price was rejecting from here and we started breaking structure to the downside on a smaller time frame, could you take a sell opportunity? You absolutely could take a sell opportunity, but you want to be mindful when price goes back into that discounted area. So this is also your 1 hour, 4 hour, they are aligning together. I like when that happens. And so, as I stated, if we get a confirmation, could we sell it down to discount? Absolutely. But you want to start looking for your exit and discount. Or if you are trading with a stop loss, which you should be trading with a stop loss, you want to simply trail your stop loss down as we get near discount. It's so simple, guys. I see a lot of you get into really good trades and you guys are giving back the money. Trail the stop loss down. It takes a few seconds on Trade Locker. Move the stop loss down, especially when you get close to discount, because you never know when price spikes up against you, right? So just trail the stop loss down. The closer you get to discount, move the SL down. Move the SL down. If it keeps going all the way down to this OB, simply move the SL down. It'll take you out the moment that price goes against you. So this is why I like to use that feature. Use it. If it's available to you on your broker and platform, absolutely use it. Um, so this is kind of what I want to see today. As I stated, no swing high as of yet, but I am waiting. Now, I do want to also let you guys know sometimes we're expecting price to go into certain areas and it doesn't happen. That's okay. If you notice that price starts to create demand in a particular area, maybe something like this, we get some accumulation and maybe it sweeps like this and then it goes up, that's your move after the liquidity sweep. You could go down to the 1 minute time frame, see how prices break and structure up. Sometimes price will go. See, this is a good thing. This is the breaker structure, and this is where the OB is at. So everything is kind of aligning. I see that we do have some rejection here. Not much to see during Asia session because we know price had taken off. So here on this 5 minute time frame, looks like we're getting what we want to see. I'm seeing breaks of structure. This is that first break of structure right here. Retest. The first opportunity may be a sell to discount and take the buy. This is one thing that I want to say. Be intentional about your move. Sometimes you're saying, okay, I'm gonna wait for price to go to discount and take the buy. Then you see it selling, then you get in a sell, then you hold too long. Be intentional. What side are you playing this on? Are you going to take the first opportunity available to you, which may be the sell, or are you going to wait for the buy? Pick your side, stay intentional, wait for your confirmations, and let everything else work together. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing today, guys. Good luck. I'm going to also write a good morning post alongside this. So just to keep you guys updated with the news, and I'll be checking on you a little bit later.